before we go anywhere, please tell us about
Who is Nkoshilo outside Chueu?
That's a very hard question to answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just a nice hockey player. That's it. That's what I do. That's what I live for. I don't do much. Honestly, life is pretty boring, bro. So I am. I'm just that guy.
So with your ice hockey, is that like your everyday thing with your 9 to 5? It's like a full-blown professional ice hockey player?
I mean, it would be in a perfect world. It would be.
Yeah.
But obviously, seeing the landscape of ice hockey in South Africa, it becomes a secondary job. It's a first passion, but it's a secondary job. So I gotta have an actual 9 to 5 to sustain the actual passion. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey man, going on to that, so what do you actually think can actually be done or needs to be done for ice hockey as a sport in South Africa or Africa as a whole to grow?
It needs a lot of funding
Yeah.
to start with. It's an expensive sport. I wouldn't advise anybody to play ice hockey, if I'm being honest with you. Especially kids from the hood. There's never been a day I've ever told like a kid in the hood that they should play the sport because of the amount of challenges and adversity that I had to go through. I wouldn't want anyone else to do that. So it's not the same as buying a pair of soccer boots for like $500 and kick a soccer ball. Everything is like, it amounts to a lot of money. You have to pay to play, you pay to practice, you pay for everything. So it requires a lot of money. And for me to be where I am, it took a lot of support from a lot of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would require someone, I don't know, I don't want to say you have to be rich to play the sport, but you technically have to be rich to play the sport.
Wow, that's something. So yeah, how did you, somebody from local township, not really having that much to start the sport or go into the sport, how did you even come about that? Or what made you say, you know what, I'm doing this no matter what?
Okay, to pretty much trail back to where it all started. I didn't know the sport existed until I was put onto the sport.
Oh.
So it wasn't, ice skating wasn't a thing until I came to an ice rink and saw like the actual ice. It wasn't, yeah, I didn't know it existed. And it so happened that my first time being here, a cousin of mine brought me. And then he basically, yeah, we just hopped on, he told me a couple of things, and instantly I naturally fell into it. And it just came naturally, you know, it was just a natural thing. And so it happens that on that day, there was someone that was actually here that we could say discovered the talent. You know? So he's the one that put me on, told me, nah, you seem like you pretty like this thing, you know, you're pretty good at it, you know, it's your first time, like, yeah, I'm like, no, you should come more often, take my number, whenever you want to come through, let me know. And it became a thing where, as much as it's expensive to go ice skating, it became a thing where I constantly came here. In some cases, it was free. So I got to do this every week. It became a weekly basis thing. I started just ice skating for fun, and I became too good at it. And then the very same person that put me onto this said, we need to move into ice hockey. And then he introduced me to a coach who actually passed away a week ago, rest in peace. Yeah, and then that's when I started training with the Sabres.
Damn. That's good, bro. That's good. It's great to know. So with that Sabres role as well, I believe you played for the Sabres for like a very, very long time, especially since they're the team that kind of, could say, discovered you.
Yeah. So I basically started ice hockey in 2016 with the Sabres. And I pretty much learned everything there.
Yeah.
All that I know, what I can do in the ice hockey game, from an analytical standpoint as well, it's everything that I learned from the Sabres. So I am the player that I am because of the Sabres. Yeah, because of the Kempton Park Sabres.
Yeah, man. We do understand that right now you're no longer playing for the Sabres.
Yeah.
So what currently are you playing for? What team are you in now?
I started playing for the Chueu Capitals beginning of this year. I made the decision to transfer.
Playing, as you're already projected right now, playing for the South African national team.
Yeah.
I believe you were the last one. I was probably the last one back home, the national team.
Yeah.
So I just want you to explain to us how was that? How was the transition? How much work you have to put in? What did you go through in order for you to make it to the national team?
So basically, I had to outwork everyone. That's the first one. Because everyone in the national team has over plus 10 years of experience. I've only been playing ice hockey for nine years. So people have been playing there. Some of them are still in the team. They've been playing there before I was even born. So you have a lot of players with a lot of experience, and you either have to match up or outwork them. So it became a thing where playing for the national team was never the goal to begin with. I was just playing the sport for the fun of it because it's cool, and you get to talk to me. Oh, what you do? I play ice hockey was a thing. I'm different, but I took it more serious than a lot of people that I started with. So it became a thing where I had to push boundaries because I've invested so much for me to not get anything out of it. So yeah, as I said, like playing for the national team was never the goal. It was never a thing where when I started in the sport, I'm like, yeah, I want to play for South Africa. It was never a thing. I'm just playing for the sake of playing, cool. But then I could see that, yeah, okay, maybe I have the potential. And there's a lot of people around me telling me I have the potential. And there's also a lot of people that are investing in me, saying you need to put more work in so you can, be where we see you can be.
That's great. So basically, you need to go to national teams because you were that good.
Nah, I can't say that was that good, but I was willing to put in the work and the discipline behind it. So even though I do play for the team, I still keep the same regimen to this day. Because I mean, as you obviously know, like having to keep a position, having to enter a position is easy, like having to keep it is even harder.
It is.
So I can't smack off.
Gotta keep pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, go into position. So I understand a lot of people do know ice hockey by just seeing it in the movies and stuff, especially here in Africa.
Yeah.
It's not like a thing when people can on a Sunday or Monday go to watch an ice hockey game or whatever.
Yeah.
But for you, just give a reference of what position you play, what that position entails, and how good you are in that position.
So basically, I'm a defenseman. I play D. I was thrown into that position because of how fast I am as a player.
Go back to that. I do believe to understand, brother, that you were the fastest ice hockey player in South Africa for a couple of years.
Yeah, that is true. It's still here until this day. Sure, like there hasn't been a lot of testing done lately, but I can confidently say that I'm one of, if not top 2 or top 3 fastest players in the country or even in the continent.
You? Damn, that's a huge feat to understand the work you've been putting in.
Yeah.
Since you've been working on this, so
yeah, and a side note, to be fair, I'm black. Like the other person that goes as fast as me, if a tiny bit faster, is also black.
is it
Pagati. Yeah. You're stealing at home right now.
Yeah,
We live together, so
I know.
yeah. So yeah, that's for me. But yeah, he's definitely the only person that I pass. Yeah. Or who can keep up, or who can bring it out of me.
That's great.
He's the only person that can.
So does he also play defense, or does he
He's more of a hybrid.
Oh.
He played defense most of his career. He only switched to a forward now, recently. He's fucking good. Too good.
So are you looking on positions, or you just gonna keep them?
Nah, I'm just gonna be the best defenseman there is.
Are you just gonna be checking them?
Yeah,
Just checking them.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great, bro. Oh man. So yeah, how long have you been playing that position?
Since day one.
Well, since you started, you just
Yeah, they just like I didn't know what I was doing, but then like I got to learn so quick that it's the only thing I knew. So you can go as far if you obviously want to be critical about it. You can go as far as saying I'm almost one-dimensional. Like I'm just
that guy just
yeah. I strip you off the park. I mean I can be offensive. I choose not to be because there's 4 other players on the ice with me, and all of them have a role to play.
Yeah.
So I do my part.
so they are doing their part.
Yeah, so it's only when people are not playing their part when I step up and play their part.
That's a great team. So with all that, how do you put in all the work? Like how does your training regimen look throughout the week? Is it a weekly thing? Is it like a 2 weeks thing? Or like every day you're always in the gym pushing, trying to make sure you're the best player in the world?
So, wait, you want to go like step by step type thing?
Nah, I mean, just
So basically, I have on Monday start off with practice, right? So it's 2 hours on ice in Pretoria, and then Tuesday mornings. All of my gym sessions are at 5 in the morning. Okay. Because I'd like to keep the discipline, and I also have a 9 to 5 as well. So I'd like to start off my day fresh and fit, but I can also do my job really well because I expect it to. So, you know, it's just, for me it's more about having good cardio and being well balanced in terms of muscle mass and all of that. I don't obviously want to be a big guy, even though a lot of people think that it's okay to be a big guy playing ice hockey because it's a physical sport. I'm just fit enough to work around everything that is happening in ice hockey. So with that being said, size is not something that matters now. Although to others it does.
yeah.
So I play the puck, not the body. So I just move around.
I like that reference. Play the part of the body.
Yeah.
That's dope. So with all that, everything that you go through and how you have to play your days, balancing a 9 to 5, how do people from where you come from see that life? How are they in ice hockey now? Do you think there's more curiosity or interest in the sport, or is it still the same as when you began?
They don't see it. I don't show it. They don't see it. I don't go out of my way to promote the sport.
Yeah.
Not that like I don't discourage people.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's been a couple of people that came through. Oh, I want to try it. By all means, I know who to refer them to, and I know where to tell them where to go, and I'm more than happy to welcome them into the sport. But I'll never recruit anyone to come play the sport.
Oh,
Especially with the landscape, and by anyone I mean black people. Yeah.
Because it is that very diverse. It's not that diverse. It's more white.
It's
European type.
It's obviously from a racial standpoint very dominated people, and not that it's a bad thing, but there will be some adversity that you have to go through.
Yeah.
And it happens at every level, regardless of who you are.
Oh, that's true. So
So it's a thing where if someone wants to try the fun of it, I want to encourage it. If it's a passion that fuels them, they will like surpass everything that's in front of them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So with all that mentioned, do you even have a personal life?
Nah. No.
Just working hard.
It's just work, gym, hockey. I just started playing Fortnite lately, so I got a good between 30 minutes to squeeze in some Fortnite. I sleep a lot, so yeah. That's also because
I figured I was seeing you when I sleep a lot. So with that being said, sorry about that. So man, so with all your everything that's been done, you know you've been doing this work for quite some time now.
Yeah.
You played for different teams, you played for the national team, but what is Nkoshilo at this Chueu most proudest moment when it comes to ice hockey?
The proudest moment is basically making the national team.
Yeah.
Being selected to play for the senior men's national team. That's the proudest moment.
How was it?
Because also, as I had said earlier, having to outwork everyone, that's one part.
Yeah.
Because you do have prospects that are also like working their way up in there. People that were way ahead of me when I started that are still not in the national team to this day.
Yeah.
So it's like for me, it's more it's not even a flex.
It shows the amount of work.
Yeah. It's like damn, like okay, like this is the amount of work I put in. These are the results.
These are the results. Yeah.
And yeah, so that's my proudest moment so far.
Yeah, well, that's very very dope. That's, I could say that's like doper than somebody actually I don't know doing a half flip on a 15 stair. That's big. It's big right there.
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't know what that means, but
yeah, but like I have like an idea of like the amount of stairs and just flipping halfway on the board and are you sliding or you just
flip it over?
You just flip it and you have to land it?
Yeah.
That's insane. Damn, I don't as I said I don't know what that means, but damn I feel like you kinda tearing my shit down. Comparing my shit to that's different, bro.
Yeah, man. So with that, dog, do you actually do other things, other sports besides ice hockey? Like, do you also do rollerblades on the streets?
Nah. I only rollerbladed once, and I think it was with Skinny.
Oh, Dweeb.
Yeah, Skinny Dweeb. Yeah. Obviously, he's always been one of those people where we obviously spoke a lot about being on the ice, being on rollerblades, because he also has an interest in such. He does that. So obviously, like one time I bumped into him. Luckily, he had time, and he was like, "Nah, try out rollerblades because you're good on ice. I want to see how good you're gonna be." It didn't go bad. It didn't follow anything, but I was like, you know what, man? Like I have my niche, and this is what I do.
But seeing Skinny as good as he is on blades, doing his things, like he can do crazy things.
Yeah.
Didn't that give like a little interest, like damn, if I can do that on streets, because I know you can do it on ice.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing does, but don't you think, damn, if I can do that on topic?
Nah, I didn't think of that. To be honest with you, I'm not as interested as people think I am in rollerblades. I'm not. There's no interest whatsoever.
Yeah.
And also, at the point where I am in my career, whatever you want to call it, I try to not put myself in a position where I would get injured.
Yeah.
So that's also part of the reason why I don't do a lot of things outside of what I already do.
Yeah.
It's like injury prevention because I can't afford to be out for like a month or two. It takes me back like so much.
Yeah.
So if I realize, damn, I might put on some rollerblades and if I fall on concrete, that's not good. I have an entire schedule ahead of me for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And if a part of that is cut, then it's a huge problem.
It's a big problem.
So I can't have anything derail me off of what I need to do at the time that I need to do it. So rollerblades, it's a risk. And apart from it being a risk, I have no genuine interest in it. It's cool. It's cool for the niggas that they do it. Niggas do cool as shit when they do that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's cool as fuck.
But,
You know, I'm like, oh shit, I bet I can do that on ice. But I ain't gonna do that on blades.
on blades.
Nah.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna enter the segment where we're gonna call it a quick shred off, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna ask you some quick questions, just answer them as quick as possible.
Okay, we need to hurry up because they close the session 11:30, so we need to hurry up and go down.
I'll wait. Shred quick questions. Alright, first question. Ice or fire?
Ice.
Quickly now, let's go. Ice or fire?
Fire. You'd be surprised.
Favorite hockey player?
PK Subban.
Three things you ever did the house about?
Phone, wallet, earphones.
Song that get you hyped up before the game?
Fuck. Any 3 Kendrick songs.
Any three Kendrick song?
Any 3 Kendrick Lamar songs.
Away. Last one. Best Kasi food sports internet.
Jump boys.
Chapo is the. Make sure you go check out Chapo is the. Alright, we're going to the last questions. I just want to know. So where do you see Nkoshilo heading in the next coming years with his ice hockey?
You see me winning gold for.
What's the next level of Nkoshilo
Yeah.
from here?
Nah, there is no. I don't see myself going anywhere else.
Yeah.
Staying in South Africa, and maybe taking a part in growing the sport and pushing it to where it should be.
Yeah.
And also from an individual point as well, winning gold medals for the country.
Alright. So do you see yourself like taking on other roles at the same time in the sports?
Yeah.
Probably doing coaching or starting a program in the township where you teach them how to ice hockey and then
Yeah.
help them out with like blades,
Yeah.
gloves and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I do see myself doing that. I do see myself stepping into a coaching role when I retire, but I do plan on stepping into a more growth related type of role in terms of like contributing to the sport much earlier than having to be a coach.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
I know, the last question.
Yeah.
Very important question.
Wow.
What comes to mind when you get the word shredder?
Extreme.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extreme. Wild. There's a couple of words. That, yeah.
Extreme and wild, just like skateboarding, bro. Oh man, that's it for today. That's it. The best ice hockey player in South Africa when it comes to us and Shredder magazine.
Yeah.
Nkoshilo at the Chueu.
Yeah.
That's it.